advice, stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to save. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Without any thought, I keep moving on. I don't even care if my soul is gone. So many words that I should have said. Not concerned about how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to save. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Nothing in life is good. Tied in with
Test, test, test. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, cool. It's computer stuff, whatever. For some reason, this software sometimes it just gets all weird and it messes up the inputs for like audio or whatever the case is. So some stuff says there's audio coming through, and then the software is not actually picking it up. Whatever, it's computer stuff. I don't know. I don't do computer stuff. Whatever. But happy Friday, everybody. I'm glad that you're joining me here, and wherever you're at in the world, let me know what time it is, where you're at, and just how you're doing. Hopefully that you're off for the weekend already. If you're not, hopefully you're getting off soon, whether that's from school, from work, whatever the case is, and just get some relaxation this weekend. But right now you're joining me here. This is Friday. My name is John Good. If you're just joining me on my channel here, we get to do cybersecurity stuff. So it's one-stop shop. We do tutorials, we do training, we do career advice, certification stuff, whatever you can think of for cybersecurity specifically. And yeah, all for you to help you go further in your career. So again, thank you for joining me. Let's look at a little bit of these. We got Puerto Rico, 2 p.m. Hey, Carlos. Johnson says 11:42 p.m. We got Steven in Texas, 1:15 p.m. India, 11:43. We got somebody from Honduras, 12 p.m. All right. Awesome. 2 p.m. in Maryland. Wonderful, wonderful. So, if you haven't joined me before, usually what we do in the live streams is we have some kind of subject. So there's a huge announcement coming. We'll get to that shortly. Also, too, we'll do Q&A. If you have questions, anything like that for cybersecurity, for your career, you are more than welcome to ask them, and we'll just kind of go through them. Basically, what happens is if it gets pretty crazy, you can do a super chat and you can skip the line, and I'll answer those right away. There's a little animation that happens when you do that, so you'll get some extra recognition as well. But yeah, this is just kind of a hangout. I don't think that this stream is going to be super long. A lot of the other ones have been like an hour or so. This can go up to that if we get a bunch of questions and things like that. If we're just kind of rolling, we'll get to that point. If not, kind of winding down, then we'll go a little bit shorter. But yeah, somebody doesn't want to sleep without joining the stream. All right, that's awesome. I appreciate it. 2:14 in Richmond. All right. Let's see here. Let's take a look and see if we have any questions here. Yeah, so it's so funny with that audio why it wasn't working. I've had that before, and the time before it was so weird because I have this like interface, this like mixer, and basically all I did was move it. So unplugged the cords, kept all of them plugged in the same spot on my computer in my hub, and I just moved them to a different location. And for some reason, that completely wiped out the audio, and that was the other time. And it's kind of weird to configure the software too. Like I'm still learning it, but I've gotten a lot better with it. And this time, I have no clue. I restart my computer just before I do the stream, and then apparently that messed up the audio as well. So, whatever. I do computers. So, let's see here. All right, let me go through and just add any kind of questions to the queue here, and we'll do some questions first, and then after that, we'll go ahead and dive into the subject of this video, of this live stream, the huge announcement that I know a lot of you have been, waiting for and anticipating. And it's a good one. I think you're going to enjoy it. If you're watching me before, normally I have a Monster. Well, today, oops, get that on camera. Today it's a Bang energy drink. Mixing it up, but also too because on Amazon it was like 60 or $80 depending on what flavor of Monster you want to get to order it in bulk. Yeah, that's that's so price gouging. Not gonna deal with that. But we got a few questions coming in here, so let's go ahead and start answering some of those. Let's see here. All right, so let's throw this one up here. If this goes up, that's nice. More issues. Hold on. Why is that not going up there? Let's try this. Nope, that's not the right question. Let's try it again. Maybe? No? Oh. Oh, I don't know what's going on today. What is going on with all this stuff? Hold on a second. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. This is so weird. Let's see if that works. Nope. Okay, whatever. All right, I'll read the questions and then we'll just kind of go through them that way. So, I'm a student from India. There's no major degree in cybersecurity where I live. Can I take IT or computer science degree to get started in the cybersecurity field? So, yes. So with degrees specifically, um, one of the things is that there's a lot of degrees that apply to cybersecurity. So computer science, IT, MIS, CIS, cybersecurity, forensics, whatever. So all of those are interrelated, and just getting a degree in one of the technical fields is going to give you information that is going to be relevant to what you're doing. And one of the things too is that when you first start out, um, typically your job is probably going to be like an IT or something like that, help desk, system administrator. More than likely. Sometimes people are able to break into cybersecurity right away, but typically you need that knowledge anyways for cybersecurity. So it relies on that. With those particular degrees, it really just depends on what you want to do. If you like programming, because obviously computer science is going to be heavy in programming, heavy in math, things like that, then definitely go that way. You can do things like application security, or you can be in that DevSecOps and kind of that side of things. If that's not really your cup of tea, then IT is great as well. A lot of people come through IT into cybersecurity. So people are system administrators, network administrators, all those kind of roles, and then they switch over. So that's probably going to be a more traditional thing, and probably gonna be good for most roles in cybersecurity. Um, so you don't have to get a degree in cybersecurity. You don't have to get a degree. You can get into cybersecurity without one. Obviously, there's benefits to getting a degree. Not really going to go into that right now. Why? But there's reasons why. But again, you can get into it without a degree, at all, or a degree in an unrelated field. It's okay. Just make sure you get certifications, because a lot of it's based on certifications. Um, yeah, just how they look at it. So Let's see here. Is this gonna work? I wish this would work. So if you see my other streams, basically I have where it will go onto the screen, like it'll put an overlay of the comments right on the screen, and it's really irritating me that it's not working. I don't understand why. Oh, it's so annoying. Yeah, because that's an old comment. Dang it. I wish this worked. It's so cool when it works. I don't understand why it's not working. Um, yeah. Okay. Whoa, we got a super chat. All right. Let me close this window here. Again, I wish I could put it on the screen here. Pretty annoying. But all right. So I failed a SOC level 2 interview. Suggests some tutorials. So level 2. So I guess my first question is, have you worked in a SOC before? Okay. Because that's, if you're going in a SOC, I mean, that's going to be one of the more technical roles in cybersecurity. And if you've never worked in a SOC, like at a level 1 or something like that, okay, you have? Okay, cool. I was gonna say if you haven't, then that's definitely a challenge. Um, so I guess also to what like was there certain areas that you struggled on, like some of the frameworks, because like the diamond model and diamond model for intrusion analysis and MITRE attack framework, you need to have a good grasp on those, but also let's see here. So I'll put this link in the description here or in the chat. But Security Blue Team, look at their certifications and see what you know for the different levels. So they have a level 1, 2, and 3, and I don't think the 3 is out yet, but look at those, because those are up and coming certifications. A lot of people, they are looking favorably upon those, and those will give you some good labs and things like that that you can look at. Log sources, DLP integration. Yeah, I would look at those certifications. Those definitely will give you some good labs, because the people that make them, they're really focused on security operations center stuff. So I think if you look at that, that should give you some additional knowledge of what they are going to be looking at. With that, even if you go look at it, it's talking about threat hunting, advanced SIM, malware analysis, vulnerability management. I mean, that's going to be all stuff that you should know. I would also, that was for the level 2. Look at the level 1 as well, and just see if you have that knowledge too. Because if you don't, then obviously you're going to want to look at that, because every environment's different. You're going to get different experience in different environments. So, especially if you're trying to go to a different company, it's going to be different. And they're going to be looking for that, you know, kind of parallel experience. You don't have the practical knowledge. Yeah. Look at those. Based on that, probably start looking at the level one first, Blue Team Security level one certification first. They have labs in there too, so that will give you some hands-on practical stuff that you can, you know, that you can take with you into that interview. Um, Also, um, you know, what I would do, what I tell everybody, start a blog, start a vlog, you know, GitHub account, something where you can exhibit and display what you know, what you've learned. Um, if you know, if you have that, then you have something that you can show that you know certain things. If you don't, then you know part of the issue is that you kind of blend in with everybody else too, and especially if you struggle, let's say like on an interview, like then you have nothing else to go on. So it will help you talk better to the position as well. So you can be like, well, you know, I don't know that, but I know this and I've done this and whatever the case is, right? So the more that you can show in addition to that stuff, like the interviews, just the better overall it's going to look. But then, of course, you have to actually, you know, execute on the interviews. So, but yeah, hopefully that helps. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh, I'm just adding these comments to the queue here. And I wish I could put them on the screen. I don't know what's up with that, but I can't restart the stream to do that. So let's see here. All right. So thank you for the super chat, by the way. I don't know what that converts to. I don't even know what currency that's in, but I appreciate it regardless. So let's see. I have a question. It's my senior year, bachelor's in science and MIS. I plan to take Security Plus and Network Plus or SSCP. I have 3 more semesters free in your GI Bill. Go part-time cybersecurity job with master's program or full-time with certs. Okay, so the thing with the master's degrees is, and the advanced degrees, is that you get more benefit typically if you have experience along with it. Um, my first question is, since you're doing GI Bill, did you were you in an IT field when you were in the military? Or I guess I'm assuming that you were in the military and that you're using your GI Bill. Um, so that would be my first question. Um, because if you know, if you already have that experience, then the answer is a little bit different because you know, getting the master's degree while working is not terrible because you already have something to pull that experience from. Um, let's see. Experience with cyber and Marine Corps, but you've been a business analyst for the last 4 years. Okay. So, I mean, you do have experience, so it wouldn't be terrible if you know, were doing the master's program while working. Um, my first reaction probably would be to work full time and get some certs first because you don't, you know, you don't have your Security Plus. Um, so I would lean that way first, doing full time at least for maybe like a year or two, a couple of years, just so you can get some of those entry level certifications and start to build that. Um, you know, it's going to help you to get those certifications. The master's degree program will help, but I think you'll get more out of it after you kind of get that initial stuff out of the way. Because also, too, depending on which program you go into, you know, it's probably going to is probably actually going to cover some of that stuff in some of the classes. Um, and and so if you already know that information, that will help you in that program too. It'll kind of put you ahead of everybody else. So I would say, work a year or two and get some of those initial certifications and then go from there. So, yeah, especially because you've been a business analyst, that's what I would do. So, let's see here. Miguel, is there a cert optional that's the same level as the OSCP? So what you can do is eLearn Security. Those are very comparable certifications, and they're gaining a lot of traction too. Um, and um, so with, I've heard recently that the OSCP is, I think I heard that they were raising their retake prices. Is that right? Let's take a look here. Oh, I heard it was going up. But so anyways, eLearn Security, the ECPPT would be the comparable same level kind of certification for eLearn Security. And there's definitely some benefits from eLearn Security versus offensive security. They're going to hold your hand a little bit more, and they've started doing training through INE, which is good too, because the thing with INE is you get their starter pass, or their not their starter pass, but their training pass, and then you get access to a lot of other stuff. Um, with offensive security, you just get that one certification. The price is gonna be more, and definitely with eLearn Security, ECPPT, if you do that first, then you'll probably be way more prepared to do offensive security and like the OSCP, and you probably will be more successful, honestly. So, eLearn Security is really good. All right, from Edgar, blogs to look at. So, it really depends on what kind of information that you want. So, Krebs on security, that's a pretty popular one. Um, so he is a former author, kind of found himself diving into cybersecurity. I think he got hacked a while ago, and then that's what caused it. But he's got some really good, recent kind of news stuff that goes on. So that's really good. Also, another popular one, Bruce Schneier on security. That's a really good one. Famous cryptographer. And he's going to have some more, some more deeper kind of stuff just because he is, he's a cybersecurity professional by trade, and he's done a lot of things in the field. But he's really good. Got a lot of books and stuff that you can look at as well. Um, Security Weekly on YouTube. That's going to be a different kind of format. It's kind of more of a show, um, but that way you can see some of the current news and things like that are going on, and it's more of a panelist kind of show. So like they have 4 or 5 people on the show, but definitely check that out as well. And then yeah, I mean, I would start with those. Those would give you a lot of good information. You can also look at SANS. SANS. Let's see here. So put this in here as well. SANS has a blog as well, and that those would be some good ones to start with. All right, let's see here. What else we got? I'll look at the chat here because my whole system where I put it up is, I don't know, it's screwed up. Whatever. Top colleges for cybersecurity. So let's see here. So I am most familiar with the US, so that's what this is going to be on. But the NSA Centers of Academic Excellence. That list has a whole bunch of different universities, colleges, things like that that I would highly recommend. That's where I would start because that's going to be the curriculum that you're going to want to know. So, and then Edgar, thank you for the super chat. Absolutely, $5 super chat. Thank you. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, I think that is a lot of the questions so far. If I've missed your questions, keep asking them. I'll keep going through them as we go. But yeah, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and transition, and we'll go ahead and talk about what the purpose of the stream was here. So yeah. Okay. So, purpose of this stream, the huge announcement that everybody's been waiting for. Oh wait, let me get a drink here. Hold on. That's good. Gotta get my caffeine. Gotta be pumped. Gotta be pumped. All right. So, as this community grows, I'm looking to create opportunities for people to help out and kind of stand out. All right. Let's do this. Hold on one second here. Let's see here. Okay. Sorry. Had to handle a little issue in the chat here. But yeah, if you spam, if you put weird stuff in here, you're out. I will put you in timeout. I will kick you out. So anyways, back to the point. So as the community grows, I want to create opportunities for people to help themselves, help them stand out in their career. So with that being said, I want to open up some volunteer opportunities in this community, and specifically with the Discord server. I don't know if you have checked out the Discord server, but if you check the description, there's a link for it. Sign up, join it if you haven't. Completely free to go for it. All you gotta do, create a Discord account and you can join. But I want to bring on some volunteers for the Discord staff. So with that, things like chat moderation, but also too just helping grow the community. And I want to bring in people that are from the community because that is a way that you can, really talk about a volunteer experience within the cybersecurity community, right? Obviously, it's the John Good cybersecurity community, right? But you're subscribing, you're watching, and obviously it's an unpaid thing, but it's a career opportunity. And so the nice thing is that with doing volunteering, for this, you're going to get access to things that other people don't necessarily have, right? You'll have closer access to me, with any volunteer opportunity that's associated with this, I want to try to provide you with things that are helpful, again, that you might not get otherwise, right? So that's kind of the big deal. So I'm kind of looking at my notes here, things that I want to hit on for this. But basically, what I'm looking for in people that are, wanting to volunteer, wanting to do this, because I'm not going to take everybody, obviously, like that would not be possible. Um, but I want people that are constantly diving into technology, and that, before on a lot of other streams and just in general, something that I've really hit on to stress and emphasize is that in your career, you need to be active in some way, right? You need to have a blog, a vlog, an active GitHub account, some way that you're contributing knowledge. And with this volunteer role, one thing that I'm really looking for is people to help me grow the Discord community and really make it more of an active interaction place. And so that means finding articles that are relevant, or if you see things in the news, helping to generate discussion around that. Uh, don't get it confused. Like, I'm not expecting this to be, some kind of full-time role in addition to whatever you have going on. But I want people that are active, and that's why one of the requirements is that you have to be active. You have to be some kind of in some way putting out information out there already. So one of the things with that being said is I understand that some people aren't, maybe necessarily active right now, and that's okay. And for that reason, I'm actually going to leave the capability to submit or to apply open throughout the month of July. So you're going to get the whole month of July to really show, um, what you're doing. And then at that point, and kind of throughout then, I'll monitor and see if we find good fit. So in my head, I'm thinking around 2 or 3 people. um that seems like a pretty reasonable number. um but ideally, I kind of like a collection of different people. um you don't have to be cybersecurity, guru right now. In general, I want you to be diving into technology. It'd be nice if are in cybersecurity already, kind of with that focus. But this is an opportunity for people just in the industry looking to get into cybersecurity, because obviously, cybersecurity is what the focus is of this. But technology in general is good too. Let's see here. So yeah, key thing is you need to be active. That's going to be a major thing. Um, let's see here. So how do you apply? So there are two things that you need to do. Let's see here. So the very first thing that you have to do to apply is you have to put a comment on this video, on this live stream. And what I want you to put in your comment is I want you to put why you should be chosen, okay, and what you bring to the table. So, take that and run with it, and make sure to put that in the comments, because I will read those. In addition, the other thing that you have to do is, let's see if my screen sharing works here. Otherwise, I'll just put the link in the chat, but I'll do both. There we go. Cool. So the other thing you have to do is you have to go to johngood.com/volunteer, and you have to fill out this form. Okay. So I'm not, asking for a ton of information on this specific form. If I select you, there will be other things that I'll be looking for, or that I'll ask, kind of information, just general kind of things. But and then the potential roles. I mean, this form in general, there are other things that I'm looking at down the road, potentially to to incorporate volunteers with, or kind of expand out. But so content production, Discord staff, mentoring, YouTube staff. So if you're interested in any of those, get on this list, and this will be where I send out information on these other roles as they become a thing. But again, currently, right now, I'm looking at Discord staff. That's the primary one that we're looking at here. So come in here, put your full name, put your email address, personal website, right? So you have a blog, a vlog, whatever the case is, put that in here because I'm looking for the one that you're most active on. Put your Discord username. So you're going to have Discord for any of these volunteer opportunities because that's what I'm going to use to communicate kind of on an ongoing basis and use that as a as a staff chat kind of thing, right? So you got to get Discord. Obviously, for Discord staff, you have to have Discord. So there you go. But also put your username. So when you do your comment on this live stream, put whatever shows up as that username. I think you can have something different other than what shows up in there because you can have that just be like a name or something. But that's the one that I want to see is the one that you put that shows up once you put your comment on there. Because that way I can track back everything and I can relate who I think is going to be a good fit for this back here. So I will put this in the chat as well. Let's see here. Okay, so so go to that link, fill out the form, leave a comment on the video on the live stream, and then that's how you apply. And then again, it's going to be open through July. So if if you're not active now, get active because that's going to be one of the biggest factors. Let's see what else. Let's see. And then, kind of goes without saying, you got to be able to clearly communicate. So again, that goes along with being active. I want to see what you're putting out there because this is a reflection of the community. So obviously, if you're putting out, a lot of hate, something like that, you're just not going to get picked. That's how it is. I'm looking for people that want to get into the field, want to stand out. And, this is a good way that you can show when you go to interviews and things like that, that you're contributing. It's an opportunity for you. It's not something you have to do. But if you want to add something to your resume, this is a great opportunity. So, all that information, again, comment on this video and comment on this live stream with why you should be chosen, what you bring to the table. I'm not going to give you any specifics beyond that. I want you to take that and I want you to think about how you can sell yourself from that statement and comment that on the video, on the live stream. Sign up johngood.com/volunteer. Do those two things and past that, it's going to be a waiting game because I'm going to review them. I'm going to look through them and I'm going to pick the very best, options, what aligns best. Again, thinking 2 to 3 people, So I'm looking for people to help grow this community. So you got to be active. If you're not active, you're not going to get selected for sure. It's not going to be, I'm going to be active in August. It's open for the entire month of July. So, you have time to be active and show that you're interested. So that's the big announcement. I hope that, a lot of you are excited for that opportunity. Things like this don't come along that often, it seems like. And, again, I'm looking for people to give an opportunity to, and, you'll get extra access, exclusive access that you won't get otherwise to me. So, I'm going to give back to you in additional ways if you're selected, doing things like additional coaching or anything like that, we'll figure it out. But it's definitely a great opportunity that I if you want to grow your career, I highly suggest you try to take advantage of it. So let's see here. So I've been thinking about that for a while, doing a volunteer thing, and we're kind of getting to the point where this community is growing a lot. We're at 15,000, over 15,000 subscribers, which is awesome. We're coming up on 2 years here, so in October is going to be 2 years. So my AC keeps turning off here, so got to turn that on. We're coming up on 2 years in October, and we obviously started at 0, and we're I think 15,400 I think is what we're at right now, something like that. So yeah, we've grown quite a bit, and we're not stopping here, right? We're gonna grow a lot more, and we're gonna help a lot more people. And again, this is just another way to help people, give them an opportunity to grow. And that's why I'm pulling from the community too, because I don't want people from outside the community. I want people that are dedicated to the community, they're dedicated to cybersecurity, that want to get into this field, and just grow. So that's what we're doing. So the announcement. Well, if you want super in-depth details, go back and you'll see why. But let's see here. Actually, let's see if I can do this real quick here. Do, 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 do. I'll have to figure out how I want to put that in there. If you missed the announcement, go back a little bit. But there's a link that. Yeah, I'll have to put that in the description. All right, I'll have to update the description, but the link is johngood.com/volunteer, and you have to fill out that form, and then you also have to comment on this video, and I'll update this video if you the description if you forget what the steps are, but you have to do those two things. And let's see. All right, let's see here. Let me put the link back in here. Yeah, see, this would be nice if I had help, because then somebody could just post all this stuff. All right, so again, that's the link. Gonga.com/volunteer. Fill out the form, write a comment on this live stream of why you should be selected, sell yourself, and let me know why you should be selected. You have to be active. You have to keep putting out content. So a vlog or something like that, do that. It will be open through July. So you get to the end of July, I'm expecting that you're going to have some kind of content that you've been putting out, blog, or some way of contributing. I would join the Discord server as well, because that's what it's for right now, is Discord staff, and start contributing that way too. For that, you are applying, and then when I select people, I will reach out and give more information. But this is going to be open for reviewing the video, rewatching it. So if you missed the announcement, go back a little bit, and you'll see the rest of the information. But yeah, again, this is just a way to give back and I hope that you're excited for it. I definitely am, because this is the first time that I'm bringing people on to the community that will have extra access, that will be a part of the team, that'll part of the staff. So it's exciting. It's an exciting opportunity for both of us. So or all of us. So hopefully, again, hopefully you're excited about it and that you want to volunteer, and yeah, submit for it. So let's see here. Let's take a look and see if there's any more questions. But that's the that's the big deal. So hopefully we're ready. So hopefully I did not disappoint. So let's see here. I think that is all the. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. How long are we going? 56 minutes. Okay. Let's look through here real quick. All right. So I think with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and that way you don't miss future content. And you'll see all the videos as they come out. And also, too, I do have a YouTube membership program. If you want to join that, hit the join button down below, and you'll be able to join, check out the different levels, depending on what you want to do. If you like my training and you want some of my courses, access to everything that I do, check out my website, donga.com/courses. And that way you can see all the training that I do, everything I put on YouTube, Udemy, everything. And then also, too, coaching and consulting services. So, of course, for this, I'm looking for volunteers for Discord staff, and you'll get basically the career coaching stuff. You'll get some exclusive access to me. But if you're not selected or you want additional coaching or consulting services, check out that website right there, and you'll be able to sign up for that as well. Let's see, what else do we have? That's pretty much it. That's the gist of why I wanted to do this stream. And absolutely make sure that you sign up, apply for the positions, and we'll kind of just go from there. But that's all I have. It's Friday. I don't want to hold you up any longer. I want you to enjoy the rest of your Friday, rest of your weekend. I know a lot of people have different, different time zones that they're in right now. But yeah, that's it for now. So thank you again for joining me. And, until next time, I'll see you later.
I feel better on the weekend. Give my life a better meaning. Let me stay where I'm in phase. I feel better on the weekend. I feel better on the weekend. Give my life a better meaning. Let me stay where I'm in phase. I feel better on the weekend. I went by your house, what a big mistake. But for a while I thought that I wouldn't break. I need something else to clear my head. Someone to tell me how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise.